Still having a really hard time. I don't know why it's having such a hard time. No, I need to update. That. Alright, let's refresh. There it is. Oh, there's no PNG for it. So maybe extract ISO. Will bring us the PNG. Maybe not. It didn't actually install it. Like, there's nothing here. Ah, still having problems. How come none of these files that download work?
YouTube The Sunny Machine says Bot Rix has correctly joined the channel.
Okay, what if we... Oh, that one's not done yet. Is it? Oh, it is done. What are you? Package file. Okay. I gotta get into multi-man. So, where do I put package files? We're just gonna get rid of this. We'll get rid of this. Package. So here's Bejeweled 3 again. We could try that. So far, these seem to be working. Or, we haven't got one working yet, but at least it's a package file, which seems... Okay, so I don't have... Maybe if we go... Maybe it'll show up not in Minuteman. Package manager. Install package files. Package directory. No package files, no. That's... dang it. Dang it. Okay. I don't know where to put these files. Back. PS3. It's gotta be. It's on the drive, right? System storage. I could put it on the USB drive. PS3. Minuteman, so that's what it is. Minuteman PKG file. Ugh. All right, let's try to put it. Let's put it in here. Maybe that'll work. This is not as easy as it should be. All right, refresh. No? Still? Does it need to be like renamed or something? Mario, help us.
Hey, what is going on, everyone? It's me, Mr. Mario, and in this video I'm going to be bringing something that a couple camps of people have asked for, and hopefully this will satisfy the both of them. First of all, I'm going to show you all how you'll be able to get some usage on your modified PS3 with exFAT and NTFS formatted USB drives, and the main thing is going to be patch file installations. Yeah, you heard that right. So this is going to require a few things. First of all, it will require your modified PS3, and if you're running custom firmware or PS3 HIN, either of those will work. We're also going to be installing a couple of applications, and then of course you're going to need your USB drive. To do the initial application install, you are going to need a FAT32 formatted USB drive, and then afterwards you can use either another drive or you can reformat that same drive to NTFS or exFAT. Now the main benefit in regards to installing package files is that with a FAT32 formatted USB drive, you cannot load up any large packages on there that are over 4 gigabytes in size. So typically, you might have to split up the package file, or you'll have to transfer it over to your PS3 via FTP. This method is not going to require either of those, and that's why I like this method. Yes, you do have to install some extra stuff, but the nice thing is you don't have to transfer your package to the network, and you also do not need to split up your package. That was going to be important to me. I really don't want to split up my package files here. So let's go ahead and move over to our PC and take a further look at this. Now, before we delve into this fully, I would like to give some credit over to PSX Place user Bluray, who ended up actually bringing this method to light here. This is something that's been around for a hot minute, but I didn't know about it, and restarts and you enable. Hey, what is going on, everyone? It's me, Mr. Mario, and today I'm going to be showing you all, if you have a jailbroken or HIN-capable PS3, how you can back up and play your PS3 games using Multiman. Now, I know there's several different game managers and loaders out there. I still prefer to use Multiman, so that's what I'm going to use, and if you want to adapt this to your own application, that's totally fine. You're just going to be a little on your own for that, but it's just going to cover the basics here. So first of all, you're going to need your PS3. Make sure you're able to install and run Multiman, so that means you're going to need a jailbroken system, or you're going to need a system with HIN installed on it. The next thing you're going to need is a PS3 game disc. So I have my disc on hand already. I'm just going to pop it into my system here. Now, as you can see, my copy of Painkiller does show up here, so this is the game I'm going to section, and make sure that it is showing up on this. Press the triangle, how big your game is, and that is now press X, and your IP address should show up. Now press back, Mozilla, whatever you're going to port 21, and you can do an anonymous login. And I'd also recommend saving this if you want to. But once you do all that, click login. I'd also highly recommend doing this with a wired connection on your download this, because I want this on my PC, in your computer, and in here where it says games, this is where our game has been dumped. So for this, I'm going to go to a place on my computer where I'd like to save it. So here I have a couple games I've already dumped before, and on the right I have the game I just dumped. So I'm going to just download this, because I want this on my PC. And that is how you at least back up a game onto your PS3, and then you can transfer it to your PC if you'd like to. Now, if you're at all wondering why you might want to transfer this over to your PC when it's sitting nicely on your PS3, it can be for a few reasons. First of all, we are trying to back this up, so when I'm backing things up, I like to have them on my PC as well. The other thing is if you're going to be backing up several of your PS3 games, it does absolutely help to have them available on your PC in case you run out of storage, or if you're just doing this for archival and backup purposes, so you have all of them available. And that way, whenever you feel like playing a certain game, you can simply go to your PC and transfer it over to your PS3 using FTP, so you don't have a PS3 completely full to the brim full of games that you cannot swap out. So you always have those available, and you don't have to worry about redumping the disc. So now, as you can see, we have our game sitting on PS3, and I also have it sitting here on my PC along with my two other games. If you want to transfer any games from your PC to your PS3, it's literally the exact opposite of this. You make sure you go to your games folder on your PS3, find where it is on your PC, right click, and upload it into your games folder. And after you do any sort of transfers on your PS3, it does help to go over to where your games are at and click on refresh. And once it refreshes, it will look on any of the USB drives, internal drive, or disk drive for any games that you have just added to the system, and it will populate them here. So with that key out of the way, I'm going to close out of this, and I'll also show you how you can copy games to a USB drive and play them off of there. Now, there are a couple tools I would recommend you use. The first one is going to be GUI format. And there's going to be links for everything down below in the description, or FAT32 format. You can just click on this photo here, and you can download it. The next one is going to be PS3 Splitter. This is going to be for any games that have files that are larger than 4 GB in size. So for this, you can just go to download, and download the latest version and install it. Now, some of you might be asking here why you might want to use GUI format tool or FAT32 format. Generally, if you have a small enough flash drive, you can just right-click a flash drive, click format, and then pick FAT32. My drive is big.
Okay, so again, that's USB.
Hopefully, your fan should start climbing down. If it stays running and stays hot, you might need to clean out your PS3 and do a repaste, but that is for a whole different other video. It's not going to be covered here. Either way, that now we have everything set up on here. So, to now install a package file.
I want to see. Let's check the temperatures. PS3 check temperature. Can I do it in a minute? Minute man? Let's see. Let's just explore a little bit.
What's the difference between a poorly dressed man on a tricycle and a well-dressed man on a bicycle? Attire.
That sound. There's no obvious way to get out of these windows. Every button, no button is back. It's so annoying. Hmm. Don't see anything about temperatures. System information. Oh, show temperature data. Okay, 66 degrees Celsius is pretty good. These are awful. 66 degrees Celsius. Okay. $145. Yeah, I'll just keep that. Okay. Well, that's that.
Let's go ahead and move back over to our PC.
All right, let's see.
PS3's USB drive here is download Webman Mod and download the latest build of Prep ISO. Just find these and click on download and save those somewhere you can easily find them. So if you have not installed these before, we have Webman Mod, we have Prep ISO, and you can simply copy out both of these package files, and then you're going to need to transfer them over to a USB drive. So again, your USB drive has to be FAT32 at first, and if you've modified your PS3, you're already familiar with formatting this. But as you can see, my PS3's USB drive here is FAT32, so because that's already been set up, I'm going to come in here and paste my two package files. So those are the two applications that we're going to need. And this Xdata folder, I'm going to be using that later. This is just for the licenses for the two games I'm going to be installing. So now that that's all set up, I'm going to right-click, eject this USB drive, and take it over to the PS3. Alright, so as you can see here, my flash drive is showing up. So because I'm using a PS3 in PS3, Bluray, who ended up actually bringing this method to light here. This is something that's been around for a hot minute, but I didn't know about it, and a lot of other people didn't until he ended up making this post here. So thank you, Bluray, for bringing this to everyone's attention, making a nice tutorial out of this here. He does have some videos in regards to this, and there are two different methods. I'm not going to be covering method 2, as that's kind of creating an ISO for this, but method 1 is going to be the one that I am going to be covering.
I just want his little post there. Okay, method 1. During installation, you can install just one package. No, install all packages. So that's fine. Alright, let's put the package on. Let's get rid of this. Oops. Oh, there's packages. Oh, hold on. I thought PKG was. Okay, let's try this again from here real quick before I do the hard drive thing. Oh, I'm blind. Of course, PKG is where my brain goes. Why is there a PKG folder and then a packages folder? Maybe one's for installing and one's for installed. Okay, refresh now. Doesn't seem like it. Wow, there it is. Q. Did that. Okay, that didn't work. Package manager. Okay, we'll do it from here. That seems to be working better. Alright, let's see. There's other... This was... Terraria? I think? Oh no, it wasn't. Did Terraria finish? Yeah, it did. Still want to figure this out. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's there now. That worked. Okay, we got our first working game. Yes. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Loud. Oh my god.
Big Apple, 3 a.m.
We got our first game working. Okay. Finally, that's one. Now we need to see if we can get... How do I... If I could just convert these to packages, it'd be fine. Let's see. PS3... Convert game files to PKG. There's got to be a way to make this work, though. But to me, let's try this again. Oops. Oops. So, here's the Terraria files. Let's look up the... Of course, I closed the database. Game ID database. Okay, Bejeweled also finished. Okay, I don't know which version this is. Probably just this one. Okay, we should be able to get rid of this now. Games, new directory, paste the game folder ID. Bring these in. Oh, the temperatures are really, really good. There is a lot of hot air being pumped out the back, though. But temperatures do feel good, so I think we did a decent job. Alright, refresh. There it is. Please don't just crash. Yeah, it just crashes the games. The game shows up, but then it doesn't actually work. PS3 is confusing with this stuff, man. Okay, let's see. Create ISO. Let me just look up PS3 minute games crashing to black screen.
Howdy PlayStation 3 gamers, so you clicked on this video because every time you load up a certain game on your console, you get this black screen and it totally ruins your whole day.
It's a bit of a sticky one still.
Well, as always, your boy has the solution. Today, I will show you how more than one way you can fix this PS3 related issue. By the way, did you know that HEN firmware is 100% capped? Custom firmware is the way forward. Well, as luck would have it, I have recently uploaded a working custom firmware tutorial for any PS3. Link is in the description or in the
What do you call an
point.
Argentinian with a rubber toe? Rubber toe.
Get into this tutorial. So, before loading into any game, go ahead and head over to Multi-Man. Once you're in, press triangle on the game that's being a menace. Go down to where it says BD Mirror. By selecting this, you will automatically fix this black screen issue.
BD Mirror. Oh. Thank you. Thank you for taking so long to get to the point. I don't have a Blu-ray disc drive, so, you know. Okay, maybe I can do it here. Game settings. Blu-ray mirror. Did that save? Game settings. Internal. Maybe. Test. Press to continue. Press what to continue? So the ISO I created didn't work either. There's got to be something with the file structure with how I'm uploading these that's not working. Maybe we should install Webman.
After clicking this, I will load the game that was causing me the issue and you will see it loads up just fine. But let's say, it still doesn't work.
Yeah,
Well,
okay.
I have one more solution for you. Either head over to Webman and change the fan settings from there recommended for hen users, or if you are a cool guy and have a custom firmware, you should head over to the network column, go to where it says custom firmware tools, go to Cobra tools, then you'll see it says fan tools, from here, then all your fan settings up. Sure, it might be louder, but
What
this
if you're
will
not a
stop
cool
your
guy?
PS3 from freezing constantly. It's a small price to pay if you ask me. As I said earlier, if you need the custom firmware tutorial that actually works in 2023, then I'm your guy. I've provided a link.
Do I even have Cobra tools? Fan tools. Oh, that is it. That is loud. Oh my god. Can I get in now? Without going in a minute? That was loud. Why is it getting so much louder? It's pretty good. Dump tools. This is where we'll be when I get the drive working so I can remarry it to the board. All I can get is packages to install. I can't get. There's got to be something else. Something else that I'm missing. Okay, PS3 FTP games to hard drive.
Are you looking to copy over your PlayStation 3 games from your disc to your hard drive and play them right off your console?
Why is this so
If so,
quiet?
you're in the right place. In this video, I'm going to show you everything that you need to do to get it done step by step, and it starts right now. Hello, if you're new here, my name is Wayne, and my channel is all about helping you get the most out of your video game experiences. So if you like content about restorations, repairs, mods, reviews, and other great video games,
Good for you.
you'll need a jailbroken
Congratulations.
PS3 Fat or PS3 Slim for this. If you haven't jailbroken your PS Assassin's Creed your disc into the PO for MCM. That stands once the
Google fails once again.
Custom firmware on your system, which is great.
Do I need to use Webman?
Yeah, make sure you're on the same network and you have multi-man.
How do I
fully
get
installed.
the temperature and stuff to show in the corner like that at all times? In FPS. I want that. I want that. I want that. It only shows it for a sec. It must be like a special skin he's got installed. Okay. And we only got that one game going.
And now let's run multi-man so we can go through the quick setup. And it's fairly easy to do this, and it's one of the best ways to transfer files and games over to your PS3 instead of constantly, you know, transferring through your USB stick and going that route. But now we have the option to do this here. So when you're multi-man, this should be the default setup. And under settings, what we want to do is go under the FTP option. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth option down under settings. So hit X, and looks like I'm gonna have to move my camera here a little bit. So
yeah.
0.0.0.5. I will get my below. But you just hit the quick connect, and you'll see a listing of successful. And on this side is our PC. So this will show us all of our on our PC. As far as copying files over, you want to use the dev_hdd0. This is where your main folders are going to be located. Let me move this so you guys have a better look. There we go. But yeah, you'll see PS2 ISO, PS3 ISO, PSP ISO, PSX ISO, ROMs. All this should be set up by default once you have multi-man up and running. And you have your packages folder. This is where I throw packages, and this is
the
a
IP
good example
change?
to get started with.
Why
Now,
would the IP have changed since I did this? No timeout. No, it didn't change. When SCP? What you doing? Reconnect. Okay. Hold on, is it disabled for some reason? Maybe because I tried to enable it from outside the game in Cobra? No, that's the same. Let's just restart the system. When all else fails, did you try turning it off and on again? Because we mess with stuff, I don't know. The fact that this console's working is a huge miracle, to be fair. Come on. Okay, let's go back in a minute. Minute man. Minute. They all name their stuff Minute. Reconnect. There it is. Okay.
You can go through this option, find wherever your downloads or whatever folder you have your files that you're trying to transfer over to the PS3. And what you can do is just double click on the file that you're trying to transfer over.
Okay, he's got all packages.
There it is. So I just copy the minis launcher.pkg right there. Or you can just simply grab the remasters, for example, remasters launcher pkg, and drag it into here. And you'll see like a green bar going down at the bottom, showing you the status or how long it's going to take to copy some of the files over. It shouldn't take too long, not unless it's like a huge file, right? Some of these games are pretty crazy large when it comes to like the PS3 games. But yeah, directory listing dev, and sometimes you will lose connection if your PS3 goes to sleep. So let's check it out. Yeah, my PS3 went to sleep, so you will lose your connection. I just gotta wake it up. Let's go back to our desktop, and you will have to do quick connect. This is one of the features I like about FileZilla, is that it will show you the history of all the stuff you've connected. And this one, I know for a fact that this is a PS3. And once I hit the quick connect, it will log in successfully, and we're back on the home page here. So yeah, it's fairly simple and easy to start transferring your files, copying over whatever you need to, flawlessly, easily, and you don't even have to mess with the USB dongle, which is kind of a nuisance in my opinion. But yeah, this is the best way to do it, and I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Any questions whatsoever, please comment down below, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video, and streams coming up very, very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one.
Again, it's so unhelpful. Well, I can't load the damn game, that's the problem. Yep, didn't work. Okay. No one is giving like explicit instructions for what happens when if you're trying to use a backup of a game that comes in this format. PS3 game, PS3 update. I just gotta keep trying things, I guess, until it works. Games. I was gonna say. Good. We know this one doesn't work, so we can just delete this. Games. There it is. I already tried doing this, but oh, it's so annoying. Am I gonna have to convert them all to PKG in order to make it work? PS3, FTP, games to hard drive, PS3 underscore. What's the folder structure? PS3 underscore game. Maybe that'll help give us a freaking clue here.
Child, Dad, make me a sandwich. Dad, poof, you're a sandwich.
Okay, so apparently this is saying, oh, you guys can't see, sorry. This is saying you need to make a games folder. Okay. Alright. So new directory, games with a Z. Then I guess we put this in there. Game. No, that can't be right. Nobody wants to cover the step where it's like the folder structure. I wish I had a drive in this thing so we could just back one up and look. Okay. Let's try converting it with this thing. Oh, come on. PKG Maker Tools. Some dude trying to make some money. Oh, we're almost... That's a game folder. Okay, so there's a user directory in there. Eboot and update. Okay, let's look at my... These don't have eboot. These do. There's an eboot. There's a user directory. Oh, okay, hold on. So maybe... Eboot and update our RPF files go. Okay, so in the user directory, alright, let's keep watching. Oh, this has got to be totally out of date. Let's go here and see if there's any threads. Search. Is there a search? Where's the search? There it is. PS3 FTP games. This is saying Webman again. Maybe I need Webman. Webman. Is that really released today? Okay. Oh, it's for 4.91. Hopefully it works. Well, I could put. We could update to 4.91. Maybe that's what we need to do. Oh, don't do that, dummy. Okay. 4.91. Well, I know I can FTP into that. Okay, let's just get rid of this. Packages. Webman mod. Let's also... We can go to 4.91 now. So maybe let's do that update first. Oh, can I just update straight? Hold on. Maybe we can just do it in the OS. Mm. Let me look it up and see if there's a way. Update evil not. Okay, I just think I just got to do it. PS3 evil not. Oh, I don't have the there's no blue. I can't actually do it yet because there's no Blu-ray disc. I gotta wait. That's right. I gotta wait. Okay. Okay. Well, at least we can go to package manager. All right, where do I put webman games? Let's see if we can figure that out. Okay, it says go to Webman Games, Webman Setup, Webman. What? Temperature? Disable. Maybe it's already enabled. Let's see if I can get in. Oh, I can. So where do I put Webman games? 3. Where do I put games? Another video.
The first one is going to be plugging in your USB drive, and then make sure to have these folders in there. You're going to want to have PS2 ISO, PSX ISO, PSP ISO. Make sure to put it in the right folder. I'm going to be transferring your USB drive, and now we're going to go into the file. Accept.
Yeah, but the different files you can get are in different formats. People need to understand which format works. Alright. I'm gonna try putting Bejeweled on again. We'll do Terraria, since I already have it here. Oops. Maybe Webman will work instead of I don't even know. I don't think we need whoops this anymore. That's just the installer. One game, okay. Dang it.
I don't trust sushi, there's something fishy about it. I don't know. There's got to be something else we can do to make these work. It's weird because they do show up. Sort of. But they won't launch. Like, there's Terraria. Direct boot, maybe? No. FTP games to hard drive. Nothing. Alright, that's what we've got.
Is there a game folder? No, there is a game folder. Oh, no, hold on. Does it go in the game folder instead? Why is there a game and a games folder? Why does it show up in the games folder but not the game folder? Blue. Okay, it DLC or path patch needs to go in game. What happened? Okay, now it doesn't show up, so that doesn't make sense. There are two paths: download and patch. Okay, so that's the game. Okay, so if it's a patch, okay. Yeah, in games. Okay. I'm doing it right then. Why won't it launch? Looks like you stored a PS3 games folder. And maybe place the Bless folder inside of games. After your folder structure, you may have to make sure features. Okay, I gotta scan for the games folder. Something else. It's something else. Okay, game is for. Oops. I think for hen you need to convert to package style. There's got to be some setting or something we're just missing. Let's see. PS3 multi-man black screen launching game. Try mounting Webman mod or Irishman or see if you get the same results. Convert the game. Maybe this will work. We've already tried converting it to ISO here. Multiman didn't want to convert it to, I mean, didn't, it says it's an invalid ISO. Multiman convert to ISO black screen. Oh, not a valid ISO. Maybe it's because I don't have a disk drive. Okay, I think play games without Bluray disk drive. There's maybe there's some kind of settings. Setting I need to set in here. It says like emulate disk drive or something. Set to whether scan USB, no. Hide Blu-ray disc, ROM disk from game lists. Multiman without Blu-ray drive. Well, I have the firmware. Alright, let's try converting these to ISO first. Okay, firmware. This is so old, it doesn't have the right firmware? Maybe there's a newer version of it. Oops. I'm wondering if there's just something else.
I applied to be a doorman but didn't get the job due to lack of experience. That surprised me. I thought it was an entry-level position.
Oh, I deleted it. I'm a big dummy. Let's see what happens if I just move over just this. I want to see if the game is detected with that, or if we need this. Okay, that shows up. Still wants it. I can't put the disc in. I want to put the disc in. Okay, we're gonna do ISO. I'm gonna try this converter thing. Patch games. No. Yes. Yes. Continue. Wait, hold on. Create ISO. Continue. Terraria, that one. Sure, in the new folder. What? What? There's nothing in there. Create ISO. Continue. Select a single PS3 game folder format or a whole PS3 game archive folder format. Okay, let's do this. Okay, that worked. I'm going to put just the ISO over. Maybe I have to put that in the ISO folder though, so. Yeah, I think we have to put it in the ISO folder directly. These consoles get so warm. Wonder if there's a fan mod I can do. There it is. Ugh. The selected disk image is not a compliant PS3 ISO. Shoot. I really need to. Why is that not a compliant ISO? I don't understand. Oh man. Okay. Error. Webman doesn't like it either. Is it loading or? Okay. Guess we'll wait. Terraria loaded. Okay. I still don't see it though. No. See if this errors out. Iris Man. Okay, so PS3 Iris Man. Guess we need to try to install that too. I don't think this is going. I'm gonna get rid of the ISO. I don't know where else to look. Only thing I can get is PKG files to install. I can't get ISOs to work. trying this other ISO. There's a Bejeweled ISO. Alright, let's see if there's a way to convert to PKG, because I know that that install worked. So I think we're at a dead end here for... People on these forums are horrible. You're doing it wrong. Please explain how to do it right. Okay. Well, that doesn't actually seem right. Alright, let's just convert games to packages. I think that's the only way to do it. Although, I did, let's at least test. I moved that ISO over. I'm not seeing it. It's restarting. Does that mean it found something? Okay. Oh, okay. I don't get it. It just doesn't.
What do you call a pile of cats? A meowton.
not compliant again. Maybe we just have to wait for sit here and wait for it to say it's loaded. I thought there was a way to just install this stuff to the XMB. Is there a way to convert ISOs to packages? I'm trying. This is not easy to figure out. I did all that, but it just doesn't run. It's got to be something else.
So if you have any games that are not working, either giving you a black screen or simply hangs, first run a test, press triangle on the game, then test. Here we will see we have a big file and a split file. If you run this game, it will simply not work since PS3 cannot load any games with split files. But if you don't find any split files on a game after a test and it still does not work, we have to enable the BD mirror first. To do that, go back to the game, press triangle, then game settings, then check the BD mirror. This is the most basic fix of all dump games that has no split files but are not working. Now back to our game, if it has a split file, we can either run a PS3 game merger, but you'll need a third-party application to do it and a PC. But I will show you how to merge the games using the PS3 itself. Press start and select on your controller at the same time to enter your PS3 file explorer. Then choose PS3 root, dev HDD0, then games.
It didn't put it on the drive, or did put it on the drive? I don't... Maybe taking a second here. I can't insert the disc, that's the problem. I need the drive. I need the functional drive. Cobra mode. We're in Cobra mode. It's gonna say no again. It's gonna break again. I gotta try something else. None of the ISOs are compliant apparently. Let's try a different. Really? Maybe if I take them out of the ISO like this. This one may take a couple minutes. It's a bit bigger.
Here on this folder, we will see the dump games installed on our PS3. Now highlight the game we will merge, press circle, then copy. Now press left on your controller to go back. Go to PS3 ISO. Press circle, then paste as ISO. This will convert the game to ISO, merging it to a single file. Now we'll just have to wait for it to finish. This will definitely take some time depending on the size of the game. After the conversion, you will find two copies of the game. The ISO version is the one with the CD icon on top. You may now delete the other one and let us go ahead and try this one. In case you have also have this copy, if you try to load the dump file with the splitted files, you will be stuck on this part where the dagger will just keep on.
None of these videos are helpful.
Games you multi-mine, open multi-mine games. After that you click on the HTT0 I have like it means your good game name. Cut the Godzilla price of Godzilla.
While I'm still
Jeez. When you edited this, you didn't hear how quiet your mic is and how loud the music was? Come on. Okay, find his game folder. Yeah. Okay. I did. This is what I've done. They don't launch. It just goes to a black screen and resets. I don't believe you. It's got to be because I don't have the disk drive or something. It's like it can't. It's bugging out. Iris Man. We were gonna do Iris Man. That's right. I downloaded that. I think I already put it on the flash drive, didn't I? No, I didn't. So let's get rid of this. Iris Man. Copy that over. So much heat. Everything's so warm on my desk on the backside here. This thing puts out a lot of heat. I don't want to interrupt this transfer though.
Somebody stole my Microsoft Office and they're going to pay. You have my word.
Oh, it's slowed down a lot. The transfer slowed down a lot. Alright, well, I'm gonna keep messing with this. Well, it's already dinner time. I gotta go have dinner. But at least the console looks good. It looks very good. It turned out really well. We just need a disk drive in here, and I think that'll solve our problems. I have a feeling that not having the disk drive in is kind of screwing something up. I don't know. I could just put the logic board in from the other one, and just maybe that'll help solve the problem. But I don't want to open this thing back up. I just want to get. We'll get it working. I know packages will install, so I can at least try that. These are so old. Alright, I'm just going to let this transfer finish and come back and check it. I always have more success once I end the stream. So I'm going to go have dinner. And I'll see if I can figure this out tonight. And then I'll share it with you guys tomorrow if I come up with something. So that's it. That's all she wrote. I gotta go have dinner. It's hitting me right now. Huh? Reconnect? 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 Why? Oh, it's giving me an error now. Dang it. I don't know. I have to start this transfer over now. That's one thing we didn't do was... let's try that. Let's try putting an ISO on the thumb drive. Just very quickly. And actually I'm gonna move... No, not this. It's this one. Just gonna drop this in. Cancel. Yes. Now I can do it. This won't take as long. And we'll try Iris Man. I don't know what Iris Man does. Oops. I guess enough of it got copied over for it to... I don't understand. It doesn't actually load anything. Nothing happens here. Let me put one of the ISOs on. I have this one on the thumb drive. No, nothing. Still. Maybe the ISO. Still just dumping back. It's got to be something with the Blu-ray disc being missing. I can't imagine it's anything else. Cobra Tools. Okay. It's taking off like a jet engine all of a sudden. Okay, I'm gonna let this run. I'm gonna go have dinner and stuff. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Unless it finishes like right now. It's doing stuff. Yeah, okay, alright. Hold on. This is probably the new one. Still nothing. Okay, there's another one on here now. I don't know how long this is supposed to take. says it's loaded. Error. Okay. Let's try the top one. I wish it gave me like an error code I could look up. Just as error. Nothing? That doesn't go anywhere. Nothing happened. Let's try the bottom one. Come on, do something. Loaded. Error. What is the error? Alright. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. It's time for me to go.